Whew. Saw 2. It's going. I mean, it really hasn't been that long, but it feels like it. Alright, this is where we came in. We got her out. And then she kind of stumbled back here. Can we follow? This door's open. Are we gonna, like, find her impaled on a pendulum or something? Feel like it's a little menacing that we're following where she went. Alright. No dead body. And we're entering the loading dock area. Who do we have to save here? Shipping and receiving. Door locked. It needs nail. Find nail for door. Door needs nail. Won't you help door and find nail? Where's Nail? Come on, Nail. Where are ya? Is Nail under this? I don't see a nail. Okay, we can move that back and forth. No, I guess it's only, like, those two positions. Alright. This one, it's only, like, these two. Why do I want to move those? Oh. There's Nail up there. Probably didn't need to do that. Oh, there's Nail. I got Nail. Some first-person nailing. Oh, I rammed. Gotta try it again. Good thing our nail doesn't break. Our nail is strong and stiff. We did it. Ow, glass. Woo! Yeah. You love to see it. Oh, who's this?
The police are like a family that your father left you and your mother for. If you think about it, you are practically related. Bound by blood. Better save him before the blood is squeezed from him.
That's a reach, Jigsaw. I don't think we're like really close or anything.
Succumbs.
Was that wordplay? Is he in like a giant vice? In the movies, when Jigsaw comes up with a trap, does he ever say, okay, you can save him, but first you have to find the pieces of the machine that will save him? So you have to explore this building. There's somewhere in there. Because I feel like that's probably not the case. I feel like that's a very video game thing. I put Detective Carrie on Gordon duty. Her reports have been pretty standard up to now. Man works long hours, goes home to have a late dinner with his family, sleeps, and repeats. But there was an anomaly last night. He spent 30 minutes in his car with Carla's song. Nothing sexual, but it's definitely outside a healthy teacher-student relationship. If Gordon is manipulating Carla's song, his alibi is no longer reliable. Gordon is back on the table as our chief suspect. Oh, not Gordon. Not Gordon! Oh, good. I was hoping we'd see another one so soon. Hold on a second.
Hurry!
This time, I need to get that key from him?
Get me out of this thing!
We're used to it being the other way around. Is the key in his testicles or something? And I have to cut him open? We can only hope. Hold on. Well, hold on. Let me explore. Just give me a sec.
Please, help me! Keep that acid away from me!
Working on it. Man, that's just a literal bubbling cauldron.
Damn it! Get me out of this thing!
I'll be right there. I'm coming. Oh, he's giving me instructions, actually. Look, I'll tell you how to solve the puzzle. See the chain? Gotta get acid on it. He's actually being helpful.
Jesus Christ!
Gotta get out of this hellhole.
Alright, well. I'm guessing that's electrified. But I would also need a combination. Getting a bunch of these now. I don't have the thing to unlock it. Right. Almost forgot him in the Saw game. I mean, they haven't been giving us too many of the syringe toilets. I kind of forgot about it. Guessing it did something somewhere. So, is there any reason to actually do anything with these? Like, I would get a weapon, but I already have a weapon, and there's barely any combat in the game to begin with. And the combat is just QTEs, which you can do without a weapon. It's just that if you don't have a weapon, it seems like it starts you with a defense phase before you can attack. But it's not a big deal. It kind of feels like the fact that there are weapons at all and those locked boxes with weapons. It feels like a holdover from the combat system in the first game. It doesn't really feel like it matters here. Was a lockpick the only thing here? Maybe so. That still looks like it's electrocuted. And also, I don't have a combination. Okay, I guess that's off now, but I still don't have a combination. What did that one fuse box... Well, not a fuse box, the thing down here. What did it do? I'm unsure. Doesn't seem like I can interact with anything else here. Maybe I can't take the shotguns that are being hung over the walls. That door's sealed. There's nothing else in there, I don't think. Keep missing it. Where was that? Oh, here we go. Ow. Darkness illuminates. Okay. There we go. All right, what are we illuminating? Anything back there? That's... Oh, hold on. There we go. Starting... Okay. Needed to get the light on it for longer. I got 620. Alright. There's our combination. So the cop who was taken down that we're rescuing right now, isn't that like the cop the chief was talking to who said that they had to kill us? Like, we didn't get a close look at the guy in the trap, but I think it is. I guess if we rescue him, he's gonna try to shoot us because we can put him away. Terminal. I pulled Gordon's patient list to see if there was any connections to Jill Tucker, Cecil Adams. No such luck. Charles Carlyle. Brain cancer. Notes say he's terminal. According to an internet search, he's really unlucky. They caught it. Too late. Campylomon. Lymphoma. The T-cell kind. Underwent treatment, but it didn't take. Notes say he's terminal. John Kramer. Brain cancer. Treatment didn't take. Notes say he's terminal. Looks like Gordon gets all the terminal cases. Must be hard to take on an emotional level. Maybe hard enough to make him into a killer? Maybe. By the way, what's this section called? It's called Joseph. We're on Joseph 5-2. Oh, we got a little crane game happening here? Alright. Can it only lift this one? Did I just need to pull it up out of the way? Or is there something else I need to do with it? I don't know. Oh, hello. Found nothing. Can't take the pipe that he attacked me with? I guess not. And we're becoming desensitized to all this killing. We've killed a few people today. I mean, by today, I mean during Tapson's entire adventure. Ton. Oh, there we go. This one didn't open, though. Oh, here's his pipe. There we go. We broke our crutch, but we got his pipe. Alright, so moving... Oh, there's like something on a table up there. I have to say, moving that thing around. Over here. Like, was it just to pull it out of the way, or where is there somewhere else that it would be good to put it? Maybe it was just to pull it out of the way. Did I do it? I entered... Okay, I entered the freight elevator. Here we go. You know, far be it from a game the quality of Saw. I was combining the word Saw and Tap into Sap into. Far be it from a game the quality of Saw 2 Flesh and Blood not to keep my attention, but I'm finding I'm having. Very good. Well, he took that to the shoulder, and he's fine. Look at this man is tough. I was about to say, far be it from a game like Saw 2 Flesh and Blood not to keep my attention, but I find it kind of hard to keep track of what we're doing. Like, that whole thing that we did was leading up to going into the elevator, but I don't know. Why? We're going somewhere, we need to find, like, oh, this again. The valve handle for that one thing.
Anton, you ready?
Oh, that guy, yeah. Thanks, Anton. I should probably do this one before I get... I forgot about him. I was thinking about the cop that was lowered down into the depths. I forgot about this completely other guy. Jigsaw said that he was a criminal, that because of us he got out of jail. I guess our reporting... We did a journalism that got that guy out. I guess that's what they're saying, and I guess Jigsaw hates that. Jigsaw does not like that we got a man out of jail, because he was in jail, and so that means he should be in jail. Why is he not in jail anymore? Says Jigsaw. Hold on, I'm typing down the order of these. So it's nail, knife, skull, snake. Nail, knife, skull, and snake. Was a little late on that. Is it just going to stay on that? What, do I have to reset it? No, okay, I can just walk over it. Okay. Here's a puzzle piece. 7 out of 25. I'm sure everyone played this game multiple times to find all the collectibles. It was a very compelling experience. Alright. So, this guy is trapped and says he wants us to pour acid on the chain. That's the acid, that's the chain. So we'll do that. Man, it's so hard to pay attention to this game. Case file. I went to Jill Tuck's apartment today to ask about the incident at the free clinic. She seemed as distraught as anyone would be about the death of her own unborn son. My gut feeling is that she couldn't possibly be involved. She just doesn't fit the killer profile, and displays outward emotion when asked about the incident. A killer would try to hide it, or repress it. She even told me that she was planning to name her son Gideon. Tuck's alibi checks out, though. The night of Wilson's murder, she was working a double at the free clinic. Something stuck with me, though, when I asked who the father of the child was. She said John Kramer. Why does that name sound familiar? Gideon is not a name you hear often. I feel like whenever I see that name, it's like a villain in a story. I wanted to name my baby boy Gideon. Gideon Kramer. Oh no, it's the chief. No, he's shooting. Oh, we got this. All right, he's waiting for us.
Make the next one quick. Oh, it hurts, Michael. That hurt, Michael. Ah! Next one goes in your head.
So, like, is this guy basically our nemesis?
Oh, it hurts, Michael.
Which way am I going? Why is Michael's eyes black now? Okay, no, you can sort of see the whites.
Wait. Just show yourself.
Am I trying to get into the room with him, or am I trying to go the other way?
It hurts, Michael. Make the next one quick. Ah! Next one goes in your head.
Door sealed. Okay. So we're getting away.
Hurt, Michael? Make that pain go away. Just show yourself.
4, 5.
Next one goes in your head.
Woo, 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 woo.
That hurt, Michael? Make that pain go away. Just show yourself. Make that pain go away. Just show yourself. No hope for ya. Isn't helping you, Michael.
I can't go through there. So which way am I?
No escape.
Where am I going?
Just a moment. I need a minute.
All right, you need a minute. All right. Was there anything in here? Oh, hold on. Mini game. Where was that? This? Oh, it's a lights out. We love these. All right.
I'll make the next one quick. Mike, you know this ain't perfect.
I don't think he can't use the hypodermic when he's in cover. That's weird. Or at least he wasn't doing it now.
Can't wait this one out, Michael.
I'm doing a pretty good job of that so far.
This'll be over soon.
Yeah, it's over. He's still shooting.
This can be quick or it can be messy.
He's still going.
Have to know this won't end well for you.
He's just standing there alone in the room. Michael, you know this is gonna hurt. You know it's not personal, Michael.
Must understand it's just business.
It's just business, Michael.
No hope for you.
Come on, Michael. Oh, can I use the crane on him?
Well played, Michael. See you around.
You did good, kid. You dropped that crate on me and it was all dusty. I'll see you around, Michael. Take the big valve wheel. You earned it. All right. So I guess that means, can we rescue that one guy in the cage?
Background check on John Kramer was surprising. This guy was a real class act. His architectural firm designed and built half the city's skyline. When he got bored of making skyscrapers, he created a company called Gideon to buy up abandoned real estate and renovate them into low-cost housing for the less fortunate. This fucking city.
People like John Kramer and Jill Tuck give so much just to get trampled over by the same people they're trying to help.
It's a shame we don't have people like John Kramer around now. City's poorer for it. 5 out of 20 audio tapes.
It won't open! Help!
Acid corrodes metal.
Help
As well
me!
Whatever happens to this man is direct the acid.
Oh, I see you did it already. I guess I was a little late. I talk a little slow. All right, how we doing?
Thank you. Take this key. Jigsaw said you needed it, I think. Now, I just gotta wait here. It's what he said. Just wait here, and my brother would be okay.
All right, don't fall in, like, the acid vat. And, like, when you go through a door, like, check for shotguns.
Hello, Anton. You are a mercenary for hire, specializing in terror. Your particular method of choice is throwing corrosive acid on the faces of your victims. This ensures that even if they live, they have no chance to surgically repair their faces, leaving them forever scarred. Time to see what that's like. There's an acid drip on the chain to your cage. The son of the officer that put you in prison will decide whether you escape unharmed or you burn like your victims. You had better hope he has a steady hand, Anton.
Well, what do you think, Michael? You just saved a guy who threw acid in people's faces. He just ran around and did that. Like, people would be walking around minding their own business, and he would throw, like, a glass of acid in their face. It would hurt and burn. It would sting real bad, and you helped him. What do you think about that? Gives you something to think about, doesn't it? I'm Jigsaw.
I'm surprised there was nothing there about drugs. Anton, you did drugs and sold your body. Now I have to pour acid on you. Anyway, he's praying. All right, Anton, you learn your lesson? Not gonna throw acid in people's faces anymore? I believe in rehabilitation. Hopefully you don't throw acid in people's faces anymore. You learned your lesson. Are we done with this part? Do I just go back? I have the valve wheel, so I guess I can use the wheel on that first part. With the... Oh, look at that guy. He failed his test. I'm trying to figure out what his test was. How was he supposed to escape that? It's hard to say. Maybe you have to play lights out, but your hands are tied. You have to play it with... Oh, yeah. He was pressing buttons with his toes. You have to play lights out with your feet. It's easy with your hands. What do you think about this? Environmental storytelling is that's what that is. Alright, use the key to enter the lacquer studio. I'm sure there's a reason we're doing that.
Fix, all right?
What?
Come on, I know you've got some.
What? Who's talking?
Serious? We're stuck in this maze from hell, and you want to pick me up?
Just a little. Just a little.
Ugh, fine, you fucking junkie. I've got some over here.
Sarah, are you getting the drugs? Sarah, where did you find a drug dealer in here? Like, there's no one in here except killers who try to kill on sight. You found someone to sell you drugs? How did you even do that?
I'm so disappointed with her. You got her out of this trap, and she's going right back to the drugs. I mean, what are you supposed to even do? What are you supposed to do? I'm Jigsaw.
I went back over my notes. John Kramer was a patient of Dr. Gordon. This is too much of a coincidence. Kramer has a motive to kill Cecil Adams, but does he have the ability? I mean, he's a cancer patient post-treatment. He has to be physically weak at this point. Teaming up with his wife to kill Cecil is a possibility, but then why would she volunteer Kramer's name in the first place if he was an accomplice? Does Gordon feel sorry enough for Kramer's condition to help him kill? Tuck and Gordon with both doctors. Were they enraged enough with a break-in at the free clinic and Tuck's assault to kill Cecil? But then what is the connection between them and Jigsaw? Is there a connection? Or did Jigsaw see an opportunity to involve himself in a revenge killing? If so, why? The more names I add to the list of possible suspects, the more it seems like anyone could be Jigsaw. Absolutely anyone. I found a case file. Quite a large area. This game doesn't really seem like a game that could have boss fights. Because, well, you've seen the combat. What would a boss fight even be? Ahem. I cross-referenced the list of victims with the list of patients I received from the free clinic. Some interesting names came up. Cecil Adams, Mark Wilson, Paul Lee. All known Jigsaw victims, including Ito and Navarro, have a history with drugs. There's one victim that doesn't fit, though. Seth Baxter. Man, all these files we're finding is surely going to put the police away. They're going to do hard time after they see what I've been collecting. Right, the Lacquer Studio. What do they do? Are they lacquering things in here? What's the lore behind the Lacquer Studio? What do they do here? I feel like we're finding out a lot of, like, flavor text about the movies and nothing about where the hell are we? What is this place? What happened here? I guess none of that matters because it's Saw. Move the barricade. Uh-oh, don't touch those probably. Alright, there it is. I can move it back and forth, I guess. No, actually I can't. That's just where it goes, okay. Oh, there's also another one. careful now. Careful. 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 Oh no, gas. We're sealed. Cough, cough. No, not that. We're sealed. Is this the thing? No. Can I go up those stairs? No. I mean, it looks like I should be able to. It's just like a bunch of barrels in the way. That's too hard, though. Huh. I didn't see anything I could interact with in the gas room. This is where I came in. Nothing's really standing out to me. Like, we did the thing where we pushed those two things to that side and this door unlocked. There's a health thing by the door. There's gas in... poisonous gas in the room. I can't get across here to go up those stairs. When I was looking around in the room, I did not see anything to interact with. You can't stay in the room too long because of poison gas. Is there anything I missed out here? Well, we know these are where they need to be because that unlocked the door. I don't think I can move them again. I'm not seeing anything on this side of the room. Like I said, nothing's catching my attention. If there is anything in the gas room, let's just turn off the gas or, like, move on to another room. I didn't see it. I guess we have to try. Alright. Just rub myself against the walls. And, like, everything on the walls. Just, like, rub and mash the button. Just in case something works. Can't go through there. I did not think he could. Interact with anything? No. Stick myself with a syringe. That'll help with the poison gas. That door is sealed. There's some levers, but can't interact with any of those. This wall over here. This valve doesn't do anything. Back over here. And that's a circuit around the room. Hmm. Something I'm missing. Like I said, nothing in this area is getting my attention. Like nothing's standing out as here, do this. Well, we could always, for fun, we could see what happens if we walk into a bomb. That's what we expect. I don't think anyone's surprised about that. Maybe that's a good place to stop for the time being for Saw 2 Flesh and Blood, because we're currently walking around a very bland, dark room, and nothing's doing anything. I mean, there's got to be something to either turn the gas off or open a door. I am not seeing that thing. Well, we saved Anton, the guy who liked to run around throwing acid in people's faces. We saved him. He's turning over a new leaf. He's gonna rehabilitate himself. He's gonna no longer throw acid in people's faces. It's fine. We saw Sarah, and she was like, I gotta have my drugs. Give me my drugs. And the drug dealer was like, fine, I'll sell you drugs. And I was like, oh no, Sarah didn't learn anything from her time in the death box. She's back to drugs and probably sex work. Well, did she learn nothing from the experience? And there's also cop. Well, one cop is shooting us. He's like Nemesis. And is like he's like stalking us. He's a stalker and trying to kill us. And there's another cop who was caught in a death trap, and we have to make our way to him to get him out of his death trap. And that's what we're in the middle of doing right now. Though I'd forgive you if you forgot that. It's easy to forget what you're doing in Saw 2 Flesh and Blood. Everything just kind of blends into one another. You know, it's remarkable. Just thinking that. I think as time goes by. Okay, first I'm going to say this was never a good-looking game. When this game was new, it would not have been considered good-looking. But just staring at this game just makes me think about how over time your perception of, you know, games from certain generations tend to look bad, then they look good again. Because I remember feeling like the 360 PS3 generation looked really good, you know, when it was new. And again, not saying this game looks good. But seeing this game and seeing some other games from this particular generation somewhat recently, I'm starting to think, man, games from this generation were ass ugly. Just terrible looking. And I didn't used to think that. Now I think that whenever I see games from this particular gen. Man, this was a bad-looking generation. I used to think that about the PS1 and 64 generation, but in recent years, I started thinking, actually, it kind of actually doesn't. You know, there's a style to it. There, you know, there's a certain je ne sais quoi to the 32-bit, 64-bit days. I just think it's funny how as time goes by, your perception of which generations look good and which ones look bad seems to change. The older it gets, I think the better it starts to look, and something that's more recent like this just looks terrible. Like, I don't know if in 10 years I will start to come back around and think, hey, 360 games actually looked pretty good. Now, the PS4, Xbox One generation, that's the stinker. I don't know when that's going to happen. Is that eventually going to happen? Maybe. Maybe it is. But that's just something that's been on my mind as I've been playing Saw 2 Flesh and Blood, is that, man, this is one nasty-looking generation. I know this game looks bad, even by the generation standards, but still. But still! We're continuing on with Saw 2. Later. Take a break now.